Alright, coming back at you. This is Fishing with Moose with a little update on what I'm doing. I'm actually working on a live well system for the 12-foot custom John boat that I'm doing because I'm going to be decking out the back here. And I went ahead today and went to Walmart and bought this Sterilite Tupperware box. You can see the dimensions there. It's 58 quarts, 55 liters. It's the biggest I can find and that would fit in here without taking up the whole back. What I did is I made 4 slits on each corner, right, all of these corners, and then I took my hand torch and heated up a line all the way down around the whole thing while slowly working them down. And then after that I took my torch at the corners here and melted them together. I ran out of butane, so I'm sort of done for the day with this. But I got a couple of them. This one and this one need to be heated up a little more, and after I get them together I'm going to heat up this a little bit more to bend it perfectly flat. I like the little overhang, so whenever it is swashing around, some of the water will not come through, and it's going to help me mount the sprayer bar, because I'm going to put a bilge pump right here and run tubing up, straight up here and under here to the sprayer bar, and that leaves me without having to run wires down to the bottom. I'm just going to run it straight up and under the lips right here, so I actually save some room. I am going to work on a top for this as well, because I don't think this is going to be enough to not let some of the water out. I'm going to be installing a bilge pump back here too, because there are 2 small leaks in the boat, but I'm going to take everything out, flex seal it and rhino line it. I've got this as well. That's for my 5 horsepower motor that I'm going to put on this. I've got framing on the side here in there to help with the transom, but I'm also going to be framing from up here all the way back for the back deck. In the back seat here, I'm going to be cutting out for my hard baits, my crankbaits, my top waters, everything like that I can slide my containers into on this side. On the left side over here, I'll be doing the same thing, but that's going to be for my plastics and everything else that I use. Right now I've got this in here, but I'm using the trolling motor, so I'm putting the battery box back in here until I get the 5 horse where I want it, because I believe it's leaking a little oil still, and I don't want it to contaminate the water that I fish in. Right back here, my buddy actually came up with a good, this was for a fish finder, but my buddy said, why don't you make a manual power pole, which is a good idea. So I'm probably going to be getting me a PVC or a galvanized steel rod that slides down through here, to where whenever I need to, I can go ahead and stake down as in a manual power pole. It's not big money. I'm going for low cost, but best bang for my buck. I'm going to go ahead right here, instead of putting in a radio like I said, I'm going to go ahead and put in a 4-way toggle switch so I can run my live well, the bilge pump. I'm going to have some lights put up here, probably 2 LED light bars, 2 little squares on each corner. I'm going to have my navigational lights, so I'm going to need all 4. I will be rerouting this. Like I said, I'm going to be showing you how to flip the head around in the next video and actually mount it up here to the bow. I believe I'm going to have to build a mounting system for it. I may do it off to the side, or into the front. I don't know. I haven't really done a transom mount to a bow mount yet. I would really like to get someone's input on how to do it right, because I don't want to have to sit there and do it over and over again. Now, I did go ahead and clear out a spot up here so I can put the battery right here. I want the battery up here to take some of the weight from back there, because with that water and the motor and me back there is going to be quite a bit of weight, but I'm trying to offset it with the battery, the marine battery up here, and the trolling motor. Yeah, I've got the deck floored. I'm going to, like I said, go ahead and flex seal and rhino line the inside, because I did find those 2 small leaks, and I figured out that's the best way to do it. So I'll go ahead and do that, and I may actually cut a hole in here. This is the front seat, and make storage up here. I am not completely sure. And whenever I told you guys last time about my fishing rod holder issue that I was having. I'm actually going to be getting the sleeves for my fishing rod, which isn't bad. I have 3 right now. I want to go to 4 because I need 4 rods. And I basically, if I notice that I can sit the bait caster, the reel right here, and bring it up to here, and it has enough support. So I'm planning on going ahead and making some clips up here. Probably do the bungees, so I can bungee over it on the front and the back deck. And I've got that problem solved now. But yeah, this is still in progress. If you guys have any suggestions at all, please let me know. I went ahead and actually changed out this wheel bearing last weekend because I picked it up, jacked it up, and shook it, and yeah, it was about to come off. So I went ahead and changed that. That was a story on its own because the bearings that I pulled out had no numbers on them at all. But yeah, this is where I'm at with the live well that I'm doing right now. I'm sort of stopped for the day. I do what I can here and there trying to get to it, but I have the back deck measured out, and I will start cutting and framing for that, and I will let you guys see that while that's in progress as well. Alright, this is Fishing with Moose. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, please leave them down in the comment section below. And that's about it.